This is Blackthorn Prod. I'm Noah. Now, by many, failure is seen as a bad thing. It's synonym to missing the target, losing, not being good enough, being inadequate. In the real world, being called a failure is almost an insult. It's a dark statement that can fill one with a feeling of incompetence and pessimism towards the future. As a result, most will try their very best not to fail. Many are terrified of failure and what it portends. Sadly, by staying away from failure, they are also, consciously or not, turning their backs on success and happiness. As Einstein once famously stated, failure is success in progress. It's not a setback, a sign that you're not good enough, a negative stature. It's a necessary lesson. No one is really born with a special talent, a natural skill. True competence and skill are acquired by persistent practice, passion, and of course, failure. Without drawing thousands of broken human figures, how is one supposed to draw masterfully from life? Without writing terrible stories, what are the chances of writing in one shot a great compelling narrative? Again, failing is a beneficial necessity, a perfect teacher. I believe that to achieve anything of significance, one must fully embrace failure, jump into it and remember that it's on our side. And this is when games come into play. Many games with their mechanics and story showcase in a flagrant manner the golden benefits of failure. Take the indie game Super Meat Boy, a terribly difficult platformer where you must hop around bite-sized, danger-riddled levels to reach Bandage Girl. This game is brutal, and you will fail again and again and again. But with each failed attempt, you learn a lesson. You gain a deeper understanding of Meat Boy's controls. You learn when to jump, when not to, how to masterfully sprint and time your moves. And all this knowledge and skill is acquired by repeatedly failing. Dark Souls, notorious for its brutality, will pit you against monstrous bosses that will beat you up into a bloody pulp again and again. But like with Meat Boy, with each consecutive death, failure, you get better. You gain a deeper understanding of the boss's attacks and timing, and eventually you defeat it. And I swear, in some cases I felt like a god. Overcoming such a monstrous challenge was exhilarating. It felt wonderful, but it only felt this way because of all my hard work. All the failed attempts, frustrating misses, and brutal beatings. So not only is failure a lesson, but failure is the only thing that gives any meaning to success. You want to fail, you want to miss and lose, because if you don't, your victory, reward, success will feel hollow and unsatisfying. In games, beating a boss in one shot, winning without ever losing, blasting through a level in a single streak, yeah, it could feel okay. You could potentially be rewarded with a short blast of satisfaction, but it will feel very pale as opposed to a hard-won battle. The same rules apply for the real world and life in general. Real victories, fulfillment, and ultimately joy are acquired by failing. In your life, if you see something and think, can't do that, I'll fail, you now know with absolute certainty that that thing is what you must do. Of course, this is much easier said than done, but hopefully just the fact of knowing that failure is a good thing will remove some of the fear of being inadequate and incompetent. Remember that just the fact of failing means you are trying to have, be, and do something that is out of your habit and comfort zone. And just that is already great. So number one takeaway, don't throw in the towel as soon as you fail at something in life. Chances are very high you wouldn't in the game. You would keep hacking at that monster, timing your jumps, failing until victory emerges. So like in a game, don't remain stumped in front of a game over screen. Hit restart again and again and again, and know while doing so that you are getting closer to your objective, closer to winning. Alright, thanks so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss a future one. I would love to hear what you think of failure and what amazing moments you have had overcoming it while playing games in the comment section down below. With that said, have a great day, keep failing and creating. Cheers!